Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Obviously, Jake got the goal, but his full effort tonight, is that what you wanted to see?
Yeah, he's better, I thought, on the walls, for sure. He's trying to affect the play up the ice in the forecheck. A little second effort below the goal line to keep some pucks alive in O-zone play. We're trying to incorporate him on the kill because we're not on the power play a whole lot. And, the first group he's not part of, so you get limited minutes there. So maybe, that'll help his overall game. And Joe and Kevin have done a good job mixing guys in there. So I liked what I saw tonight. Happy that he scored. Obviously, him and Kretsch both. I mean, they've been a little bit snake bit, so should be good for their confidence, and see if we can keep it rolling for Saturday and build off that. Yeah.
Connor Ryan.
Hey, Bruce. What did you think of Senyshyn's game out there tonight, and what kind of dynamic did he bring to that line?
Well, he's got good speed. Defensive zone coverage led to some opportunities for him to transition the other way. Their line was good. They created some turnovers, or they had good sticks and lanes that forced some errant plays by the Rangers. And he got through the neutral zone in a hurry, made two really nice plays to Corrali. One for essentially a tap, and then took a shot on the other one, which I thought was a good shot. So made good decisions with the puck on the attack. I thought he battled well on the walls, got pucks out when he was supposed to. So again, we'll look at it again for the little details, stick position, etc., routes, all those things. But I certainly thought he impacted the game with his foot speed offensively, and didn't hurt us at all defensively. We'll go through it, but I liked what I saw. A little more of a confident player, I think, helping scoring goals down in Providence on a regular basis here early on, probably being one of the older guys. I know he's got a letter on his jerseys, probably made him, feel better about his game overall down there. And I think it translated, here tonight.
Matt Porter.
Bruce, as a former number one, Yarrow, can seem to rise to the occasion when he knows it's his net. I'm not, I know obviously we don't really know what's going on with Tuukka, but is there a little bit of that with him when he knows maybe this is his for, at least tonight, if not the next few, you kind of see a different Yarrow?
I don't know if difference is the right word, Matt. I think he's a pretty professional guy, approaches every game the same way. I think he's been good for us all year. Had a tough one in Long Island, but we all did. Tough. It wasn't even a tough game, a tough period. So otherwise, I think he's been pretty steady. And right now he recognizes it could be his net for a bit. I mean, like I said, Tuukka's day to day, wasn't ready to go today. So he gets an extra start, probably get another one Saturday with a quick turnaround. So he's trying to take advantage of the situation in front of him and pick up the team. He knows that, we've been a pretty good defensive team most of the year in front of either goaltender. I think he recognizes that tonight. I think we had our moments where we've been better, other moments where I thought we were good. So again, gave him some run support, which we haven't done a lot for our goalies lately. So I think that helps any goalie, knowing that there's some goals on the board. So not every save's could decide the game. I think it just, puts less stress in that position. So I liked his game, obviously. I thought he was excellent. And, we need it every night, but I've also come to expect him to be very good for us.
This is from the land of the frivolity here, but did you notice that Jake changed his stick?
I did not. I don't notice a lot of those things, but thanks for pointing that out. I'll take a look at it. Did he change it from the one with the hole in it to a full one, or what?
That's why it was noticeable. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I do notice he uses that stick with the, whatever type. I see it in practice as well. So, but I did not notice tonight. No, I didn't notice him shooting one in the net. That's what I noticed. And I liked it.
Okay, thanks.
Joe Haggerty, go ahead.
Hey, Butchie, could you kind of sense that one coming for Krejci? Just kind of, had some good chances last game, got robbed by Varlamov, and just, the thought behind also putting him back on that top power play unit and taking Richie off.
Well, there's a couple of reasons for that, and none of them have to do with Rich's performance. He's been good on it. And I told him that, he a bit of a product of it was going, I thought it got stagnant. So moving Marsh to the front of the net, who's excellent recovering pucks, and Kretsch in the half wall, probably maybe we'll see better puck movement and a drop off. Teams are starting Hags to take away Bergie and Pasta, right? So those seam plays were into the middle of the ice. We're closing down, and so the drop off was what's there around the front of the net. So Marshy around the front of the net is very good. So as well as Richie, but again, I thought that might be better suited for what teams are giving us. And then asking guys to move around a little more. Krejci's used to playing both half walls. He did it in the playoffs last year, playing that strong side. And then maybe that would open up some stuff. And sure enough, it did in Long Island. I thought, we created some looks by moving people around and making teams sort of react to that, and not just sort of taking away what they saw in film previously. So good for him. Good shot. We know he can one time the puck. He's had some tough luck this year, hit some posts, great save the other night. So good to see one go in for him. And for the power play now to strike 2 nights in a row. To give us some momentum, build a lead, or get back in the game, whatever the situation dictates, because it's been a staple for us over the years to do that. We'd like to get it back where it's a legitimate weapon for us, and hopefully these last 2 games will start turning it around.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Bruce, just how the team responds. Like, it seems to be kind of a continual theme where if there's things that need to get taken care of, the group does it and responds. After the Devils game, obviously, you guys wanted to see some things change. What does that mean to you? Is that something that's kind of expected at this point with the professionals in the group, or is it still something where you kind of take satisfaction and they do respond?
No, I think it's a good group. The coaching staff and the players, the leadership group, I think we have a good relationship. I think when we go to them and say, hey, this is what we're seeing, I think we're generally on the same page. Not every time. I mean, there's going to be tweaks and conversation, but in general, this is where our game's at. Here's where I think we can, improve to get ourselves 2 points, and we'll keep building. We talk about that a lot, building our game. We had a couple of tough ones in New York where we gave up too many goals. So it's like, hey, we got to get back to being a good checking team, defending team. And we got that. Now it's 5-6 games in a row where we've given up a goal or less. So then it's now part of building our offensive game by hitting the net with our chances, making good decisions with the puck, 2-for-1s. And I thought today we did it better. And so that's the next part of it. And then there'll be something next week, right? I mean, there's always, every team goes through it where they have to, it was our power play that wasn't performing as well. And our penalty kill has been constant all years, but who knows, that might be next where I don't want to jinx it, where, we have to improve on some things, but you're usually working on some part of your game. And when we've addressed it with our group, we've responded well with it. And, tonight I thought the offensive part of it, came early. We wanted to have a better first period in terms of, I don't know if it was a terrific start per se, but we wanted to, get some offense going. And obviously, Pasta's goal gave us a lead, and it's something we've been trying to do of late and haven't done enough of.